Good morning and welcome back to Aruba Vacation Tips. My name's Alana. Guys, I'm going to take you guys on a beach walk today from the Ritz Carlton down to the Divi Phoenix in Palm Beach. I'm going to show you guys the beach area for each hotel and what the water's doing. I have my own website about Aruba, arubavacationtips.org, and I spend 6 months a year in Aruba. Let's get started. Here we are at the Ritz Carlton, and you guys, it is a Wednesday morning around 8 a.m. Tons of open chairs. I do believe it's first come, first serve here. So I will say the sand here is like a little rockier, like just by a little bit, like there's tiny little rocks in the sand. But other than that, super nice beach. It's not really like rocky in here per se. Super clear. There are some small rocks, but nothing crazy. You wouldn't need like water shoes or anything like that. Lots of little minnows and stuff right here. Then you can go all the way out there and swim. I am wearing clothes, so I'm not gonna go out there because I have like a bag of stuff. There's gonna be snorkeling out there. And then just to the north of us is Hyatt, and that's where all the windsurfers and kite surfers go. It's actually really pleasant out this morning. It's not like super humid. It's really nice. Okay, and like I'm this far and I'm like thigh deep. Okay. I will say there are small rocks here though that don't feel super good, but that's okay. Still very lovely. Plus, if you're out there with a float, look how calm it is. All right, so we're gonna head south. Here's their private cabana rentals. Again, this is the Ritz Carlton in Palm Beach, Aruba. But you can kind of see the rocks reflecting off of the sun there. Morning. So this area is kind of open, still in front of the Ritz. And again, you guys, all the beaches in Aruba are public. So if you want to come here and hang out, even if you post up in front of those chairs at the Ritz, that's totally fine. You might get some dirty looks, but okay. This area right here is for the Boardwalk Boutique Hotel. Super, super cute. You can reserve all of your chairs and palapas and stuff in advance, which is great.
Ma'am,
yeah.
do we know you from YouTube?
Probably.
Your video is really...
Okay, so again, I just ran into some of my followers. Again, Boardwalk Boutique Hotel. That was Wade and Melissa. So let's go in here. Couple rocks, small rocks though. You can definitely, like, this is totally fine. Gets a little deeper here, so I'm about knee deep. Still super clear. As I fall over. So, small tiny rocks, not full sand, but not bad. So right here, you have Vela's Water Sports. Looks like they're adding on or remodeling. There's also umbrella rentals right here. And so again, Ritz Carlton, and then this is the Marriott Stellaris. So we can see the beach area here. Sun is behind a cloud. But usually you guys, Palm Beach is like really, really calm. It's pretty rare when it is not. So if you guys have kids and or looking for calm beach water, this is it. Alright, so there in the water, that guy's out walking about waist deep. Now definitely less rocks here. More sand. Yep, super, super, super nice underfoot. I am about thigh deep. Super close to shore. So perfect place to float, hang out, super shallow, super calm, and very, very sandy. It feels really good. So again, this is the Marriott Stellaris. Lots of chairs. And again, you know, it's a little after 8. Nobody out here yet. Morning. This is a tardy, so it becomes a tardy at night, and they'll have tables in the sand here. Super nice high-end restaurant. Okay, so now we are at the end of the Marriott Stellaris, and that is the Marriott Ocean Club. So you have some Frank's Place water sports right here. So again, if you want to come and hang out on this beach, if you're not staying here and you want to do some water sports, bring your own chairs. You can totally do that. Around Aruba Tours has more water sports and some chairs and umbrellas and stuff, it looks like. Now guys, we are mostly all sand now. No rocks really, which is great. Yeah, this feels freaking awesome. So I'm about thigh deep, pretty quick, but super nice, really clear, no rocks. Very, very comfy. Let's continue on. I like it, you match. It looks good. Alright, so you have Ocean Club, and then the tall one is the Surf Club. So again, really nice water here. Maybe a couple patches of seagrass or rocks or something, but super nice. Here's Ocean Faith Water Sports. They have boats and stuff. So nice. So nice out right now. Looks like there's some Aruba AdventureTours.com or BananaAdventure.com. So here we are. This is like the Surf Club, Marriott Surf Club, a timeshare. Also, you guys, the Ocean Club, a timeshare, the Stellaris, a hotel. Super clear. I will say it goes a little deeper right there. Or maybe that's just the shadow. Really sandy. couple of rocks, nothing big. Very clear. Super nice, about thigh deep. Thigh deep here. I feel like that's the motto. This is still surf club here. Morning.
Good morning.
All right, we're at Fisherman's Pier here. This is where you grab the boat to Jolly Pirates. And then you also have Hatakarari on the ground level here, awesome for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I think it's like mid-level dining. They literally have something for everybody. And then upstairs here is Nose Clubhouse. They have good happy hours, fun music, fun stuff like that, but really good place to watch the sunset. Also to our left here is Moomba. This is the bar. Further down where the string lights are is the restaurant. The bar is super fun at night, especially Sunday nights. They have a live band. The restaurant's delicious. And then they have like live DJ events and like 4th of July fireworks and stuff like that. You can also rent chairs and umbrellas here and have food, bathroom, drinks, all that good stuff. And then that is the start of the Holiday Inn, which is a giant resort. So let's check out this water here, which we're gonna go in. So goes the ropes are here for your safety to keep you away from all the boats. So super clear, super calm, couple of rocks, but nothing crazy. Then again, I'm about thigh deep. Also, Moomba has a buffet breakfast for $16. I can smell it right now. It smells awesome. But this is a super nice beach. Also, the Radisson Blue Beach is right here, which it's the Radisson is 2 blocks straight east. It's not on the beach. Okay, we have the Holiday Inn. Super curious what's happening in that room. I don't know. Maybe it's under renovation. Maybe something happened. Maybe someone got really drunk. I'm not sure. I don't know. Morning.
Good morning.
So here we are at the Holiday Inn. Over here is like their calm pool, which is mostly for adults. So again, the calm pool. This is Sea Breeze. And again, you can eat here if you're not a hotel guest at any hotel except for like the all-inclusives. You can eat at any of the restaurants. But this is another place, ouch, with beautiful sunset views. I just stepped on a rock, but pretty sandy here. Holiday Inn, I think, is one of the longest standing hotels here. So it is a little older, but they did just renovate it a couple years ago. The rooms are actually really nice. I would totally stay here. Kick-ass location. Like if you walk out the front to the street side of Palm Beach, you have so much to choose from for bars and restaurants and stuff. but tons of space, lots of chairs. Let's go out here. Yeah, all sand, super clear, very shallow. And you have all the way to the ropes, which is awesome. And again, I am about thigh deep. You too! So again, nice and clear, calm, just a couple of rocks, super small. Lots and lots of room here. You also have, I think this is Oceanside. It's really good for happy hours in the afternoons. They also have, I think they serve lunch. Not sure, I don't think breakfast. I think just lunch. They're open till like 6 or something. And then Holiday Inn main pools are like right there. But their lobby is still down there. Morning, morning. So they have 3 different towers. We're nearing Tower 2, the middle tower. It's kind of crazy. Lots of land. Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning. All right. Second tower. And then the lobby is right in the middle of these 2 towers. And again, shallow, calm, sandy water. Super nice. Morning. So again, still at the Holiday Inn. Now, this is Pelican Pier, Pelican's Nest. So towards the outside is like the more upscale restaurant, and then they have a bar right here. I think it's pretty much the same menu, but they have catamarans for snorkeling and sunset sails. I think that's like the Monteforte or something. Morning. Another Frank's place. That's the things that they pull you on. Be careful with those. Some areas are shallow and rocky, but they look super fun. All right, so we're at the end of the Holiday Inn here, leading up to the Playa Linda, which is a timeshare. Another around Aruba tours. And you guys, there is a boardwalk, like a sidewalk, basically all the way from the Ritz, all the way down. The only time you don't have it is basically from Hyatt to Moomba. Then it picks back up like through the Holiday Inn. We'd have to walk through the Holiday Inn. So right there is Carlitos, good place to watch a game. And then Octopus has lots of fun adventures as well. Now here is the Playa Linda area. I will say, first of all, I think the palapas are called chickadees here. Don't know why. I also heard they get up very early to get front row, like we're talking 4 a.m. But it's super nice. Again, really calm, all sand. Let's go in the water. Super, super nice. Already thigh deep. Just a little bit out here. Very sandy. Really lovely. Lovely water here. Awesome beach. Morning. So up there you have Azzurro, which is super delicious Italian with the sunset view. It is sister restaurant to Gianni's, which is over on the street side. And then right through here too, you have Eduardo's, which is awesome for smoothies and like healthy breakfast and lunch meals. You also have the beach bar, which I was just at, but they are remodeling. So they will open soon. But tons of space here, guys. Awesome sand, great water, perfect spot to float. So Playa Linda, and then that is the Hyatt Regency. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. It's kind of in the central part of Palm Beach, so you're right in the middle of everything, which is awesome. And they have an awesome adults only pool, which is right there, you can see. But look at all this open space. So again, public beach, guys. You guys can come here, bring your own chairs, post up. The Hyatt's beautiful though. Morning. Morning. So again, super sandy, not seeing any rocks, which is great. Let's go in a little bit. It's like super shallow, no rocks, really soft sand. Sometimes people talk about like a muddy feel, like that is not the case anywhere so far. This is really nice water. Also, guys, the water is warm here. Like, it's still refreshing, but it's warm. I have no idea what the water temp is, but... Hello, little birdies. It's kind of nice too. You're still getting some shade right there, and it's probably, what, 8:30? 8:15? So, main grounds of the Hyatt, which if you've never explored, you guys, really pretty lush grounds. And then they have their family pool. Oh, here comes a cute little dog. Family pool with a swim up bar and a water slide. Look at this cutie. Obviously he belongs to somebody. Living his best life. Delphi Water Sports. I took a sunset tour from there the other day. Super fun. They also obviously do some other water sports as well. Snorkeling cruises, sunset cruises. Red Sail Aruba comes to this pier. They'll also be downtown for cruise ships. And then there's like a tiny little bar. I've never been here. There's a tiny little bar right there that's open. Pete's Pier or something like that. It's only open like a couple hours a day, I think. And then you have ocean bathed water sports right here. More water sports. Okay, so this is the Barcelo back here. Marcel's Water Sports. This area too right here with like the dark green chairs is for the, it used to be the Brickell Bay. Now it's like TYRP or TRYP or something by Wyndham. But that is kind of like where they have their beach chairs set up. And they do have a little shuttle that will take you there. Otherwise, it's like a 5-minute walk. Barcelo is all inclusive, so you can't really go through there. Can't walk through there. Can't eat there. Can't really do anything there unless you're staying there. So again, the ropes are protecting you, so you don't want to swim over here by the boats. You want to come on this side of the ropes. Super, super clear. Oh, do you guys see a little minnows? Hello! Already thigh deep. Super, super nice. All sand. Feels good underfoot. Oh, then you also have Arts Water Sports. Arts Water Sports. Hi. Morning. So again, the Barcelo is right here. All right, and then looking further, we have the Hilton, then we have the Riu Palace and the Riu Antillas, then we have the St. Regis, and then the Divi Phoenix. We're gonna walk all the way to the Divi Phoenix. There's a little pier here. Aruba Water Sports Center, it must be where they pick up. And then you guys have the Bread Basket, which is right here. Super cute place for breakfast and lunch. They also have like a little souvenir shop there, place to get sunscreen, t-shirts, stuff like that. Pretty sure this is called like a Hobie Cat. Pretty sure you can rent those, but I'm not 100%. All right, so again, this is the Hilton. They're building a brand new modern tower. It's supposed to be done at the end of the year. I believe they are also renovating a lot of the common areas. They renovated the Sunset Grill, their outside bar, the inside restaurant that is awesome. It's so good. Oh, it looks like they're rebuilding right here, 2-story structure. It didn't used to be there. That's smart. Sunset views. I like it. But tons of space here. I had friends that stayed here like 2 years ago. They absolutely loved it. So it was super quiet, very chill. Construction's almost over. I barely hear anything. Tons of palapas, but water is fantastic. All sand. Oh, this water feels so good. All sand, no rocks. Super clear, super calm. Perfection. Also, if you stay at the Hilton or like the Rio, you're really close to Bugaloe, which is straight ahead of us on the pier. My favorite beach bar. It is so much fun. They have live music every night. They have bands a couple nights a week. They have karaoke. They have DJ. Super fun. Happy hours from 5 to 6 and 10 to 11 p.m. They were just closed for renovations too, September 1st to the 4th. Today's like, what, the 9th? And yeah, they're back open. This is also where you pick up the Palm Pleasure. They're going on a snorkel cruise. But tons of space here at the Hilton. Our modern tower is looking really nice. Excited to see that when it's done. End of the year. Hi! So again, all these people right here are waiting to get on that boat. Bugaloe, which is in the back here towards the water, serves a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're open till like midnight. There's also a little souvenir shop, an Aruba aloe shop. They also have a cigar shop here too, if that's your thing. But it's a really fun beach bar. Shouldn't be missed when in Aruba. Waiting very patiently. Super nice sand. Okay. So again, that's the new Hilton Tower. Looks good. Looks good. This is the path to De Palm Pier. So again, between the Hilton and the Rio Palace, you can take that. You see all those people walking down there? You can take that all the way to the beach. And this is Rio Palace, Rio Antillas. Palace is the family-friendly one. Antillas is the adults-only one. Palace is currently under construction, you guys, and it will be for like the next year. So keep that in mind. They are going to close it down completely next year at some point. But right now, there's been some issues with people staying there during the renovations, being just like super loud and or AC not working, things like that. But what can you do, right? But it's badly, their renovation is badly needed because it is a very old hotel. Very old. So again, looking this way, boats pull up right here. So you want to stay within the ropes to stay safe. Super nice sand. Again, clear water, no rocks. Little tiny waves, but that's just because a boat went by. But really, really nice. No rocks, nothing. Lots of palapas and chairs. People moving around. You can just kind of move them anywhere. It's all first come, first serve. Whew, wind just picked up. But yeah, let's go in the water. Super nice. No rocks. Already thigh deep. Really lovely. I don't know, some people mention like some sort of muddy feeling, like in some of the Facebook groups. I don't really get that because I haven't seen that anywhere. So, I don't know. It's been really nice. I realized too, depends what the ocean's doing. If there's a storm, that might make a difference. But right now, super chill. This is the Rio Antillas. They have a main tower and then this 3-story tower back that. Keep in mind, if you guys, I think those are the superior suites. They added those cabanas in their elite pool. So the first floor, you don't really get a view. So you want to be in the second or third floor there for sure to get any sort of view. Also, if I'm remembering correctly, I think the shower is like kind of in the middle of the room there. So maybe don't go with somebody. Don't get one of those rooms if you're not comfy with somebody. So this is the Rio Antillas area. And again, guys, beaches are public. You can come with your own chairs. These are first come, first serve. So if you want shade in the front, you're gonna come early. Come and enjoy water sports. They have water stuff here. They also do the floating clear kayak and the drone shoots here, which is fun. They have a fun dock you can jump off of out here. I know the kids love that, and adults, really. Nice beach area though. It gets super busy later in the day. And then they do like aqua aerobics a couple days a week in the ocean, which is fun. And I wasn't staying there and I joined in, so there you go. Okay, so this is the St. Regis. One of the newer hotels built here. Is definite luxury. They have like 7 pools. I will say they probably built it the wrong direction. It's an L shape going this way. It should be an L shape going this way, because this way they would block off all the music from the Rio, because it does get loud, and you'd have full direct sun all the time. Don't know why they did that, but they did it. It's done. Arts water sports. So this is the area for the St. Regis, but it's not huge. Like if you compare it to the Ritz Carlton, it's very small. But there's no rocks. Let's go in the water here. Yeah, no rocks. Beautiful sand on the ground. Calm. Cool. Nice big area. So again, the St. Regis. I will say Akira back is up there. Amazing views. Super expensive, but amazing views. Lots of chairs, but they're all really close together. Oh, cute little doggy. Hey, buddy. Here is police station. I did hear that they're going to remove this to kind of make more beach area here for locals. So we'll see if that happens. And then this here is the Divi Phoenix. All right, Divi Phoenix here. All right, so sand here has tiny little like shells and rocks. So it's not terrible underfoot, but it's not super soft sand. Here it gets a little softer. Oh, look at this water, you guys. Look at that. Lovely. There's like nobody here. All right, walking out. Super sandy, couple of rocks. Nothing crazy though. Hi, bud. Really nice. Cute little dog. Can you guys tell I love dogs? But super nice. And this continues down a little ways here. But super nice beach area. There's some hammocks and stuff over there. But you're pretty close to the water here, which is nice. Super, super lovely. All right, guys, that concludes our walk. I have some other walking videos of Aruba if you're interested. It's all on the playlist of Aruba walking videos. But thanks for being here. Bye-bye.